And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Ball even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Mantle is under it, and there's one gone. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Guidry is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
The average for him sit 12 on the season. 7 homers and 33 driven in. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That is 4. The first baseman, number 3, Harmon Killebrew.
At the plate now, Harmon Killebrew. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he's back in standing. The 3-0 is taken, strike 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And he fouls this one off.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The designated hitter.
Settling in now, Nelson Cruz. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And this is low, ball 1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
The set and the 2-0. Popped him up. Puig has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. Twin strand a pair, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Garrett Cole will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Junior.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot for Junior. The 650th of his big league career as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Standing in now, Lou Gehrig. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Hard on the ground toward short. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I know this team is hoping Brett Gardner can get on a hot streak. He's got only 4 hits in his last 10 games. There's not a lot of positive things that you can say about that. The biggest thing, he's just been inconsistent. He'll get a hit, then go 2 games without one. Hopefully he can get something together. I like this guy. I'd like to see him turn it around.
And he takes ball 1. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Jorge Posada is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Cole sets. First pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the... Digging in, Mitch Garver. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two and 1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
That's 7. The left fielder.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 23 driven in. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Nope. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And that's finally over for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And another foul ball. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. This is foul right side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Rosario, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Martin finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Next for New York, Russell Martin. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. There's a strike with the breaking ball. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. This is year 1 of a new 9-year deal that he signed recently, so it looks like he's here to stay for a long time. A runner at first with no outs here. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To Carew at second. To Killebrew, and that completes the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Next to bat will be Yasiel. Garrett Cole. He's hitting .437. He also has 1 home run. Grounded back up the middle. Gonzalez to his left. He's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Team ERAs in the league, it's pretty clear they command a lot of attention and praise. Before the game, one pitcher told me that he thinks their success comes in large part due to their strikeout abilities, a category where they also rank near the top of the league. He said even when we do get ourselves into trouble, most of us can dial up a strikeout and help get ourselves out of it. And that makes a huge difference over the course of a season. Power arms and nasty stuff. Apparently that is the key to pitching, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Max Kepler. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Two and 1. Left side, but well foul. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Rod Carew. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in now, Harmon Killebrew. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now a throw over, back in standing. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. 2 out with a man at first. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
There's ball 4. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Garver.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Mantle is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he. Stepping in, Joey Wendell as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Joey.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. He'll get it into second, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
The right fielder. Yeah.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he fouls this one off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. I want the fans to be safe.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The first baseman, number 4.
Stepping into the box, Lou Gehrig. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Well, it'd be hard to argue that he's not the best hitter in the game right now. Aside from the hitting streak, he lays claim to the league's best batting average as well.
Hey, some great at-bats mixed in with a little luck. He's been able to get this hit streak above 30 games. Looks like his luck might be running out a little bit. Had some bad at-bats today, but I put nothing past him the way his last month has gone.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner on third. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Posada behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to leading off the inning, Eddie Rosario, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The third baseman.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
2-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Just hung in there on that one. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2-1 now to the Twins' leadoff man. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Mantle's on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now the pitch. To short. Gonzalez is there. And that's the first out. Ready for another chance? Russell Martin. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Scooped up. And that's the second out. Here's Brett Gardner now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. And he popped him up. Gonzalez is calling for it, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A ball and a strike. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see right there that these guys rank 2nd in the AL in that category. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
0-2 to Rod Carew.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So coming to the plate, Yasiel Puig. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yasiel Puig.
First pitch of the at-bat. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse, he's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Here's another 2-2.
We got 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Fouled away. A swing and a ground ball to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
Now batting, shortstop.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Count 1-0. Two balls, no strikes.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Jr. awaits the 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1, 2, 3 go. Liam Hendricks takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. In now, Nelson Cruz. It was a walk in his last trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind.